Give me a minute. I don't know who this guy is. Branislav Slantchev, at Slantchev on the Twitter there. Um, but I came across this tweet today and thought it was magnificent. Just look at this. Nothing says Russia's winning the war more than the Kremlin asking Ukraine to provide security guarantees for its Victory Day parade in Moscow. Because this is. So Zelensky said to the Kremlin, look, you want to tell us, you want to tell everybody that there's going to be a 3-day ceasefire and not negotiate it, not have requirements in place, not have verification systems in place. Just you have said, great leader, ceasefire, and we all stop. Bullshit. You don't have that authority here. And why would they believe you? Why would the Ukrainians believe you? Because the last time you said it, your guys didn't stop shooting. So that means either you don't have the power you think you have, you can't actually stop the war, or you were lying when you said that there would be a ceasefire. Which is it, Vlad? We know you're a fucking liar, right? But are you losing your grip on the men in the trenches? Are they doing what they want, regardless of what orders come down? We shall see. Now, look, there's nothing ambiguous about Zelensky's response to the ceasefire bullshit. He called it a theatrical performance, right? Intended to appease the credulous and the media and the international audience, while showing Putin to his domestic audience as the great Tsar from whom all blessings flow. Zelensky's response was very fucking clear. We don't need a 3-day ceasefire so you can have your little parade and feel good about yourself and actually talk to leaders of other countries face to face, because they've come thinking you can protect them. No, Vlad. It's in the interest of the Ukrainian people to let these leaders know that you can't protect them. So Zelensky says, listen, we'll have a ceasefire, but let's have a 30-day ceasefire. If the guns go quiet midnight, May 7th, and you stop shooting, we'll stop shooting, and you won't have any problems at your little parade. But it's a 30-day ceasefire, and it starts May 7th at the latest. So there's nothing ambiguous about it at all. I mean, you could say there's ambiguity. He didn't say they're going to hit the parade, right? He didn't say that. But they're not ruling it out. It is tricky to hit the parade. First of all, it's a parade, right? Now, again, General Mick Ryan of Australia says it's a perfectly legitimate military target, as it's the military leadership, military men, military equipment out on parade. That makes it a legitimate target as far as General Mick Ryan of Australia is concerned. And I tend to agree with him, but I understand the political realities. God forbid Xi Jinping is there and is wounded, or his soldiers, because Russia doesn't have enough soldiers right now to make a showing of it. So they brought a bunch of Chinese soldiers in to march in their place, which I think is hysterical. Why isn't Orban going? Orban, Putin's little lapdog. How come he's not rushing to sit at the feet of the Tsar for his big day? I'd like to know. How come Vucic got sick all of a sudden? And a week out, he got sick and is saying he likely won't be able to make it now. You don't know how sick you're going to be in a week. What do you mean? Anyway, people are dropping out. Narendra Modi's not going, using the tensions with Pakistan as an excuse. They're sending some deputy defense minister now, who likely will be tied up because, of course, the situation with Pakistan. So I thought this guy really hit it on the head. I thought it was a beautiful, simple, precise framing of the current situation. And we don't know what's going to happen on May 9th. We have no idea. And we have no idea how the Russians will respond if the Ukrainians hit Moscow or the parade or the Kerch Bridge on May 9th. But it seems to me it's too important a day for the Ukrainians to not do anything. whether it's take down the Kerch Bridge, launch an offensive, triple the number of artillery shells that they're firing, because they're in a position to do that now, right? They've got a year's worth of artillery shells on hand. Why not use up 3 months of them in a month? You start pounding the Russian lines with 9,000 artillery shells a day, you're going to get somebody's attention. That's for sure. That's for sure. And maybe those Russians in the trenches will finally turn around and point their guns at their real enemies.